When are my $600 checks coming, and what's the holdup with the newer proposed $2,000 package, direct deposits for everybody? And what's the latest on the coronavirus and vaccine news? So we all know that the newest deposits, direct payments to everybody of $600 have been passed a few days ago, as a matter of fact, at the time of recording this video. And you should be expecting them any day now. It's all just a matter of the federal government depositing them into the bank accounts and then processing. Each bank takes different days. However, the good news, as of December 31st, we've already, or actually December 30th as well, we've seen people raising their hands. Hey, I received mine. So that's always good news to see everybody then paying out there that's needing, especially this time of the holidays and whatnot, between Christmas and after New Year's and going into January. So a few things I want to touch base with you. If you wanted to get more further information than what I'm dictating here, please go to the website portal at irs.gov/EIP. That's the IRS official website where it dictates or gives you more further information, more in depth if you're in SSI and other things. Some things I want to touch base before moving on is if for some reason you closed your bank account or you don't have that bank account that you had earlier this year, don't worry. When they try to deposit your funds, they'll obviously get rejected. There will also be, you'll get added on a list, I'm assuming, to get direct deposited, mailed-in checks, actually, I'm sorry, mailed-in checks or by a debit card. Now, that following website that I shared is a way that if in the next coming days, if they open it, it'll be a good idea to check in there to see if you can update it so you don't have to wait that long on the mail-in checks. I know they're doing 10 million per week. So that should be, I know that December 29th, I know that it states that they already started mailing out the checks. So some of you may get them in the next week or so. Other thing I wanted to share that is if you already expect your check coming in the mail, but however you changed address, please go to, obviously, to the official website of the U.S. Postal Office at USPS.com. And you can obviously change your address there. That'll be a good idea. Now, going to the $2,000 potential stimulus is, as of right now, we know that it's stuck on the Senate. Mitch McConnell and the Democrats are going back and forth. We know it's mostly Mitch McConnell that he's arguing that this is not too targeted. There's a lot of wealthy individuals that they're going to be able to qualify for this. But Bernie Sanders said today on the Senate that that's probably like 1% or less, so they're focusing on the very worst case scenario, very small amount, and they're slapping everybody in the face, the 90% that actually need it and then want to use it. Now, we know that the House of Representatives just passed a one thing, the stimulus, increase the stimulus payments. So they said, the House of Representatives passed that it would be $2,000 for adults and $2,000 for any type of dependent. So that's kind of nice, very simple and concise. Get it done, and then we worry about everything else. However, Mitch McConnell saw an opportunity, and his fellow colleagues, hey, this would be a good idea to attach our interests. So what he suggested, or what he already did, is he put forth his own bill, which does initiates investigations for the 2020 election, which limits protection for the social media known as 232 liability section, and reduces the payments to the of the $2,000. So he's kept the $2,000 per adult, but he's reduced the dependent to $600 for dependents the 16 years or younger. Everybody else gets removed. So that was his version of it. He's trying to push that to see if Democrats would, if he can bend their elbow and get it passed. However, though, we know that's not getting any luck. So I'll stay tuned. I'll share with some more news going forward on this subject. Please, if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. However, though, we know that Mitch McConnell does not want to separate these, doesn't want to itemize these. He wants to package it all together with the hopes of if it passes, it passes. If it doesn't, the next individuals will worry about it. Now, we know also that if nothing gets done in the next day or two, and in coming January 4th, this bill will obviously expire or die, and stuff like that. So if he doesn't bring it up to vote It's within his power to bring it up to vote. He has the power, but I guess he just doesn't want to use it for some reason, and stuff like that. The bill's going to die. Now, we know that after that, we have January 6th, which is all Georgia elections for if the Senate is maintained controlled by the Republicans, or if the Democrats sweep in and now they control it. And that's a whole different video that whatever happens at that, that's going to be something interesting to see. Obviously, we know that if the Republicans stay in control, it's for another 2 years, and we'll have the same agendas here and there. In other news, half of the states in the United States are already starting January 1st are going to go $15 an hour. I know in my local state in Illinois they're not in that, but I know that they're going to be choosing a different route. Also, talking about vaccines and virus, there has been 2 confirmed cases now of the new strain version of the coronavirus. It's more contagious. It's now in Colorado, detected, confirmed, and South California, and that's been confirmed already. And so experts are saying that, according to Bloomberg, they're saying that even though it's more highly contagious, it's not as strong. That's what they know so far, whether it's not worse. So, please be careful with this New Year's and holidays. Please make sure that you're taking the right precautions. Also, on December 30th, which was Wednesday, it broke a record of how many people died. 3,725 people died of coronavirus. Also, there has been reported 124,000 people hospitalized because of coronavirus. Sad to report that I'm breaking the record before the year ends and stuff like that in the same year. But also, I know that there's a lot of clickbait or headlines saying that Trump's administration failed to their goal on getting 20 million people vaccinated before end of 2020, which the experts are reporting that there's only 2.5 million people vaccinated. Some experts are saying at this rate, it will take us 10 years to vaccinate 80% of the population, which is a little slow and whatnot. But there has been some tweets here and there that President all his and stuff like that, and his team are saying, hey, it's all in the state's hands. At the federal level, we did our job. It's on the state's hands. You guys are not hurrying up, but it's up to. It depends who you ask and whatnot. Also, there hasn't been any newer information on the PPP portals or application process, and the IDL portal is not open as of January 31st around 8 or 9 p.m. It hasn't been open. I checked, and it hasn't been open yet. Stay tuned. I will be making a standalone video on those. It's just a little bit of gathering data, the holidays, and other personal things that are getting in the way. But other than that, that's all the news I have here for today. Please stay tuned. If you like the content or video, please consider subscribing, sharing the video to someone that's useful, and leave your comments. All right. Take care, and I hope you have a great holiday.